Hello everyone, I am back, and so I wanted to share with you today about the benefits of journaling. I know some people like to use journaling as a way to express themselves, express their feelings, try to problem solve, and so journaling actually helps you to have more mental clarity, to improve your creativity. For some people, because they may be dealing with depression and they can actually discuss their feelings, they use that as a form of one of their treatment processes. And so I think journaling can help you with your day-to-day life and different problems that you may be facing. And sometimes you just need some way to basically communicate how you feel and kind of get it out. And the whole process of journaling can seem a little bit like frustrating to some people because you don't know where to start. I mean, you sit there with a piece of paper and you go, what am I going to talk about and how am I going to approach this concept? And so today I'm going to share with you some tips about how to get started, because that's a big type of boundary or obstacle that people face in terms of how do I get started with journaling. I know this may be something that's therapeutic for me, that could help me, that could be a stress reliever, but I just don't know how to get started. And so the first thing that you're going to need, I'm going to talk about 10 journaling tips. First thing you're going to need is a piece of paper and a pen. And so you may want to think about, are you going to use a old school notebook paper? They have these wonderful journaling books like at Half Price Bookstore, Barnes and Nobles. You know, they have all kind of little cute little books. Or are you going to put this like on an app that you can kind of like journal along the day, or maybe, you know, during your lunchtime to kind of decompress? So you might want to think about if you decide to use the old school pencil and paper, that gives you the opportunity to completely unplug from social media, because sometimes, you know, if you're doing an app, you may be prone to be distracted by social media or some type of other app or a notification that might pop up on your screen. So just be aware of that. Also, you want to think about the time that you journal. That's step number 2. The time that you journal is important because you want to be as consistent as possible. I'm really not a morning person, okay? So I would probably journal at night. But these morning people, like you get your cup of joe and you ready to go, you can sit down about 5 or 10 minutes of your life every morning and consistently journal about your different experiences and your thoughts. And sometimes that will be very helpful because that may prevent you from getting on Facebook and being distracted. And so you want to have a little me time when you do this. Number 3 is write every day. Consistently, even if it's just like 5 minutes and you're just pressed for time, just get your thoughts flowing. Be consistent, because the more that you write, the more your feelings will come out, and the more that you will start feeling better, and you start thinking about how you're improving. Because sometimes people have things kind of bundled up inside and you can't really express your thoughts, but sometimes through journaling you can. Okay. Also, number 4 is making the time. Uninterrupted, like I just mentioned before, because I kind of jumped ahead. Uninterrupted. So sometimes you just need that little me time just to stay focused and just to give yourself time to reflect. Number 5, try the streams of consciousness and journaling. This would help you tremendously. Basically, you're going to write down random thoughts in a non-judgmental kind of flow. And so you will just start to express how you feel. No specific topic, just kind of get out how you feel and just have a free flow of thoughts. And so it's going to help declutter the things that's going on in your mind, and then you'll be able to see where your source of confusion, stress, or pain lies. And so I think, and you can't be worried about the sentence structures right, grammatical errors. Just let it be a free writing exercise, a free flow of thoughts. Okay, number 6, write about whatever you're going to write about in a specific space, like in your home. So wherever you feel comfortable, think about where you're going to write consistently and have that little special place and special time every day in the specific area. You know, for some people, it may be their office. Another person could be in the bedroom. So kind of think about that. To kind of get your thoughts to flow, number 7 is use journaling prompts. So there are different journaling prompts that you can Google online to give you some questions to start kind of getting your free throw of thoughts. Different topics will help you express and bring out some of these areas that you are kind of suppressing. And so it could help you, those people that have like writer's block, it can kind of resolve that by using different prompts. And then they can shed off like unwanted stress. So just think about, like, just by discussing your problems on paper, it could help you relieve some of, you know, the daily stress that you encounter. Number 8 is talk to your inner child. Sometimes we have issues from the past, and so if you just start kind of going back in time and start thinking about some of these areas that might be a source of emotional concern or behavior difficulties that might have plagued you, you may think about like writing those down and start working through the process. And then you may be able to narrow down what specifically do you feel like kind of has held you back in your life. And so that's number 8. Number 9 is cultivate an attitude of gratitude. You want to think about, what are you grateful for? And so sometimes we have to reflect on that, because you may be having a hard time in your life and you want to think about different things that will kind of propel you in a positive way. And so you want to have more positivity. So remember, you can do those words for affirmation as I discussed in your vision board. Remember, I did part 1 and part 2 of your vision board. So you want to think about, what are you thankful for on a daily basis? Okay, so that may be a question that you may want to add to your journaling prompts. And number 10, so important, keep it private. You want to put your journal somewhere where no one else will find it and read it, because you know, you might not be in a frame of mind that you want to share it with everybody yet. So if you do, you may want to just share a summary of your feelings or your thoughts, but this is not something you may want to share with everyone, you know, your whole, you know, thoughts and feelings and emotions. So you want to keep that in a safe place, because these are your private thoughts. So you want to secure that in a really good place. So I hope you guys are journaling. And if you are, put in the little comments journaling. And so I look forward to see you on tomorrow. And thank you for joining my live today. Have a good one.